What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mr. C's Corner. It is Monday, May 11th. That's right, it is Motivation Monday today. And we are listening to Ludacris today. Figured we'd give us something to get us jacked up. We only got a couple more weeks of online learning left. So let's really finish on a strong note this school year. So, while I was thinking about what current event to do today, I stumbled upon a company called Wayfair. And I actually went down a little wormhole, and I spent half of a day researching Wayfair and figuring out who Wayfair is, what they do, and how they do it so well. So, Wayfair, if you don't know them, pause the video now, go Google them, go check them out, see what they do. But anyway, so when the COVID-19 situation started, people began working from home. That became more and more common for people that were continuing working that weren't furloughed or laid off, right? Work from home became a part of the working class's culture, right? It became a norm for us. The more people were working from home though, the more they wanted to upgrade their home. You see people doing yard work. You see people gardening. People are cleaning out their basements, garages, attics. People are painting interior and exterior. And people are also upgrading their furniture. So then I asked myself, how are people upgrading their furniture? Because I've done it. I've added a couch and a couple end tables since this whole COVID-19 situation started, and I was using the outlet of Facebook Marketplace. But how are people buying new furniture? So then I did a little bit of research. And thank you to my friend Sam, who put me on to Wayfair. Wayfair, I sort of heard about it, but it is a furniture outlet website. So hopefully you did pause the video and look that up. And I'm not going to explain the whole online furniture business. I'm just going to explain what Wayfair is today. Wayfair is basically a tech company for online furniture. It sells its furniture under its own brands on these 5 websites that they own. So Wayfair actually has 90 brands associated with the Wayfair company, and those 90 brands are sold on those 5 websites. And those 5 websites are Wayfair.com, obviously, Josh and Main, All Modern, Birch Lane, and Paragold. So Wayfair is actually selling its 90 brands on those 5 websites. Pretty great, right? So this is leading us to our first question. A little bit early for our first question, but here's your first question for today. A little bit of research too. What does each brand offer? And I'll list the brands again. Josh and Main, All Modern, Birch Lane, Paragold, and Wayfair. Out of those 5 brands, what does each one offer? Is one higher end? Is one more home decor? Is one more office furniture? Do a little bit of research and put your responses on Schoology. All right. Regardless of the brand, it is all Wayfair. Regardless of those 5 brands or those 5 websites or those 90 brands, it is all Wayfair. And it's probably all made in the same plant. Who's kidding who? It's probably made in China. So Wayfair owns these websites, but it doesn't manufacture, own, or deliver the furniture. That makes them a middleman, right? And it may be very, it got me thinking, because a lot of these middlemen companies are hurting during this Corona economy. But somehow Wayfair is, becoming more and more successful. So basically, I'll tell you how Wayfair does it. It connects over 12,000 furniture makers to the customers. So it's connecting the manufacturer directly to the customer to miss that middleman. Directly and taking a cut. So Wayfair connects them, and they take a cut off of that product being sold, acting like a marketing middleman. All of this is working for Wayfair in this economy. Sales actually jumped 20% last quarter. So the first 3 months, 3 months of the calendar year. And Wayfair stock rose 24% to its highest point in a year, and is now up 132% in a month. 130% in a month. That's crazy. That's crazy growth. So as people continue to work from home, though, they are going to continue investing into it to make it homier, right? To make it feel more like home. Makes sense. I mean, I'm still doing that. I'm trying to add, an end table or a throw pillow or a blanket, just to make it seem a little bit more homier, because I am working from home. Most people are spending most of their times in home now. But it sounds too good to be true, right, with Wayfair, right? I mean, they're the middleman. They don't technically ever hold that throw rug or that office desk. They don't technically ever have that inventory. So they don't really have those high expenses. It almost sounds too good to be true, but I dug a little bit deeper. And despite the 20% jump in sales, Wayfair lost $286 million last quarter. What are they spending their money on? $286 million. If your sales jumped 20%, but you still lost money, what are you spending that on? I asked myself this, and Wayfair actually hasn't been able to turn a profit because it's been spending its money on marketing, customer service, and delivery. In 2018 alone, Wayfair spent over $1.3 billion on marketing. And the reasoning why, and then I was asking myself, why marketing? Who else is a furniture store out there? The first one that really came to my mind was Pier 1 Imports. They actually filed for bankruptcy. I think it wasn't this year, but I think it was last year, some point last year. But they filed for bankruptcy. So all these furniture companies are, jockeying to be that number one spot, right? I'm not saying Pier 1 Imports was that, but they're all trying to fight for that number one spot. You got Bob's Discount Furniture. I don't even know really any other furniture places out there that's not a mattress place. Anyway, so you have all these furniture companies, these little guys trying to be the number one top dog, and Wayfair has been dumping their money, any kind of profit that they're getting, they're putting it right directly into customer acquisition. They're trying to acquire more customers, and the ones that they do have, they're trying to retain, right? So that's why they're spending it on marketing, customer service, and delivery. But I want to hear your opinion on it. So your second question, put it on Schoology. Why is Wayfair spending so much money on marketing, customer service, and delivery? Why those three things? Marketing, customer service, and delivery. If you don't know what marketing is, I did a brief video about what marketing means in 2 words. I defined it in 2 words. So go check that one out. So that's your second question. Why is Wayfair spending so much on marketing, customer service, and delivery? So then I took a step back and I'm like, Wayfair sounds like Amazon, but for furniture. That's just my own thing. Anyway, as we begin to slowly unquarantine ourselves, right, as a society, in my opinion only, we'll be entering into a new world, right? Things are going to be a little bit different when we first open up, when we first unquarantine ourselves fully. I'm hoping things get back to normal, though. I mean, I hope things get back to normal. I liked how society was and our environment was before this, but there may be some jobs that could shift from working strictly at an office to working at home. It's also kind of smart too, but it's also risky for a business because of security reasoning, making sure that somebody's internet can't get hacked. But you see all these internet security companies, trying to prevent that as well. And also could save companies on rent that don't have to rent out those office spaces. Anyway, going back to Wayfair, CEO of Wayfair, Niraj Shah, told analysts last week, quote, "Home is becoming an area that customers are disproportionately investing into." People are investing heavily into their homes because working from home is becoming more and more of a norm. And as we see it, during these past couple of months, it's becoming more and more mainstream. It's actually becoming more realistic that people can do this. That's shown with a reported 9.9 million orders during the first quarter for Wayfair. They had 9.9 million, almost 10 million orders in the first quarter alone. Pretty great. They're also saying that their second quarter is going to be even more profitable, more orders in the second quarter, but we'll hold off on that and we'll see. When I was writing this episode, I was talking to my dad. About Wayfair. And I wrote this down because I wanted to mention this. I know we're running out of time. And during our about 15, 20-minute conversation, it jumped over $2 a share. So pretty great, pretty funny. I'm hoping that I can continue with that momentum, continue with that momentum and be profitable. Anyway, check your bell ringer. It's in the About section of this. That's today's episode. Let's begin this week on a good note. Let's start wrapping up this school year on a great note, and hopefully we're motivated, that's right, for the rest of this week. Ludacris, baby. See you tomorrow.